Last week, a Chinese company called UBTech unveiled a full-size humanoid robot that sounds straight out of a sci-fi movie. The UWOLD-1 sports a biomimetic face that mirrors human expressions in real time. Its lip sync stays accurate to within 20 milliseconds. It reads over 20 distinct human emotions like happiness, sadness, frustration, or confusion with 90% accuracy. That precision forces us to ask what actually feels. Long answer is that the question is far more interesting than a simple yes or no. Understanding the difference between simulating emotion and actual experience changes everything. Short answer is no. Experiencing emotion reveals something fundamental about both robots and humans. Before we talk about robots, let's talk about feelings. Human emotions aren't just thoughts, they are raw physiological events. Anxiety hits and your heart rate climbs. Your palms sweat, your brain's amygdala fires off alarm signals. Your feelings are locked to your biology. Hormones and nervous systems drive everything. Your body can be hurt or starved or comforted or harmed. A robot might tell you it sees your sadness. It isn't actually feeling anything, it's just running a classification algorithm on facial muscle. An AI robot has none of that biology. It swaps nerves for sensors. It swaps hormones for probability models. The machine tracks your patterns, vocal tone and posture before instantly labeling your mood. It reads you fast and moves on. The robot detects your feelings and immediately shuts them down. It processes the data without ever feeling a thing. The UWOLD U1 runs on what UBTech calls an emotion-driven large language model. That phrase just means the system has been trained. It studies thousands of human faces, voices, and conversations marked with emotional tags. The AI builds a database to recognize every shift in feeling. You speak, and the system breaks down your expression, tone, and context. It then calculates exactly what you are most likely feeling. That isn't magic. It is pattern recognition running at massive scale. The system keeps a permanent record of past conversations. It runs on Agent Memory OS to start building your behavioral profile. Talk to it daily and it tracks your rhythms. It flags Monday anxiety and weekend calm. It catches your frustration when a specific subject comes up. It assembles a full profile of your emotional reactions across every situation. The system maps how you respond when a topic is X. That persistence is impressive, yet memory is never the same as emotion. A diary archives your sadness without ever feeling it. Humanoid just means engineered to mirror our bodies. The UWO1 packs 88 degrees of freedom, which means 88 completely independent joints. It controls every motion independently thanks to a dual pivot cervical spine that reproduces about 90% of basic human movement. You have probably seen the clips of these bots walking through rooms and grabbing objects like they are doing chores. The near-term applications are straightforward. These machines will tackle hazardous job sites and repetitive factory tasks while stepping in for elderly care and human companionship. UBTech specifically targets China, where over 90 million adults live alone and 108 million seniors occupy empty nests. Companies like Boston Dynamics and Tesla with Optimus are racing alongside Figure AI and UBTech to build robots that actually work for isolated people. That same loneliness is the main reason we are building emotional companion robots. That question keeps philosophers and AI researchers up at night. The honest answer is nobody knows. We still do not fully understand how feelings arise in the first place. If feelings emerge from biological processes, then a silicon-based system would need to either replicate that biology or prove it is unnecessary. We don't even have a complete theory of human consciousness, and we have no blueprints for engineering it. We cannot replicate those exact biological processes or find something functionally equivalent. We haven't done either. And for many practical applications like comforting an elderly person or helping a child learn or detecting when a coworker is burning out, that exact interaction is what matters. What is clear is that a robot can get better and better at acting like it has feelings without ever having one. That distinction might not matter as much as we think. Movies promise angry machines, but the truth is far less dramatic. A robot never gets mad at poor treatment, it simply does not hold a grudge. The real threat does not come from out-of-control feelings, but from something much quieter. What we actually need to watch out for is how deeply people attach to these machines. When a robot mirrors your feelings, remembers your habits, and never judges you, humans will bond with it. We have to ask ourselves whether building machines that exploit that instinct is right, especially with vulnerable people. The answer matters. That is not the robot's fault. It is simply human nature acting like children or the elderly. UB Tech launched the Human-Robot Companionship Initiative to target this exact space. The whole industry is already thinking about it. That is a very good sign. It also means we need clear guardrails right now. The UWO-DU1 and similar systems mark a real milestone. Robots can finally read us with surprising accuracy. Reading someone else's emotions and actually feeling your own are two completely different things. One is just math. We still do not fully grasp what the other side actually is. It remains a quiet mystery. The machines are not trying to trick you. They are simply executing their code. Grasping that distinction changes everything. Devices are learning to fake feelings with frightening precision. Your greatest asset will be spotting the real from the rehearsed. That clarity shapes every boundary you draw with your gadgets. Some connections belong in the digital space, others demand a human touch. One question stands above all else. Can a machine truly feel, or is it just running a script? An AI robot simulates emotions through pattern recognition and statistical models. It spots human cues without ever crossing into real feeling. Real feelings tie directly to hormones and nervous systems. Machines simply lack the full physiology to actually experience anything. Robots run on code, not flesh. They were never built to replicate a living body. What makes the UWO-DU1 truly impressive? Its emotion-driven LLM identifies over 20 distinct human emotional states with over 90% accuracy. That software syncs perfectly with a biomimetic physical framework. The result feels startlingly alive. This face copies human expressions in under 20 milliseconds. It reacts faster than your brain can blink. It also locks every conversation into a persistent long-term memory system called Agent Memory OS. Your companion never forgets a single detail. So what is the real ethical concern with emotional companion robots? Most people miss the actual risk entirely. It is not about machines developing actual feelings. It is about humans forming genuine attachments to devices programmed to simulate caring. The true danger is not rogue artificial intelligence. It is human psychology when we hand these tools to vulnerable groups like children or the elderly. That's the full picture. If this made it click, tap subscribe. There's a new AI explainer here every day. And tap the video on screen to keep going. See you in the next one.